Hello everyone, my name is Larseth. Welcome back to another episode of our Switzerlake campaign in Europa Universalis 4. At the, well, not at the end, rather, somewhere into last episode, we declared war on Provence, which dragged in Savoy, and who else did it actually drag in? This dragged in Holland as well, and Austria. We called in all of our allies. Unfortunately, the Palatinate, they essentially got beaten up a little bit. They got pieced out quite early. We then pieced out Holland, took a bunch of money, and things were going a little bit pear-shaped. We managed to get, Baden, actually, we managed to get out of the war. We managed to take a province of Savoy. We managed to get this without anyone hating us, which was actually quite surprising. And now it is literally just a case of us, France, and surprisingly Liège against Provence and Austria. So at the end of the last episode, there was a fight and, or I say a fight, a battle, which we won. Oh, this is not going to go well, is it? I sort of have to help it out in this. Oh dear, that was a little bit of a pain. So I think we need to go and try and take out these little random stacks all over the place. I didn't manage to make it to that battle, which was a real pain in the butt. I was really hoping I could. I'm going to lose prestige rather than stability. It would appear that France are... let's recall our diplomat. France seem to be pulling away with regard to this battle. It doesn't seem like Austria are really having much luck. Yeah, Austria don't have enough manpower to actually replenish their units in time before the next battle, and France don't have that much considering what they start off with, but they've still got more. Ooh, let's get this. New idea group. The question is, what do we go for? I was thinking the next one should probably be influence. Just because of... if we decide to take vassals, a lot of this will become useful, especially diplomatic reputation and the annexation cost. The aggressive expansion impact is very useful, especially as, you know, we pretty much are always going to be on, you know, the edge of getting coalitions. Unjustified demands, that's good, but we won't get that for a long time. Humanist is also another really good idea. The reason humanist is a good idea is because if we're taking over a bunch of new land, some of it is obviously not going to be related to our culture, and some of it's not going to be the same religion and stuff like that. So that's a really good idea. It also reduces the idea cost by 10%. I think this will be more beneficial now. I think humanist has more immediate benefits than influence, because humanist, especially like the years of separatism, that will also, because separatism has some bearing on like money essentially, because the more unrest there is, you know, the more likelihood you'll need to increase autonomy. So I think I'm gonna go for humanist, and but then that aggressive expansion impact is a really nice one to take. It really is. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for this. After saying I would go for humanist, I'm going to go for this just for the aggressive expansion impact. And we can instantly get our first idea there. And where are we at with our military ideas? We're almost at the stage where we can get another one. Austria are at 13. I'm at 13. I think I want to finish off this idea group, so I'm going to get all these done, and that is us. That's doing quite well. So I think France have pretty much got Austria pinned down for the moment. Oh dear. Okay, so Austria actually happy to do a white peace, which means it's literally just us against Provence. And Provence... or me and Liège against Provence. Oh, who are Ottomans at war with? Venice, okay, that looks to me like some sort of trade league based on the size of most of the people in there. But it's really good that Venice, again, their heads kicked in. It's okay, France. I know you chickened out, but I can understand. Are France at war with anyone? No. So definitely what I want after this. Ooh, oh, let's see, that's nice. Aggressive expansion impact minus 20%. That's an immediate help to us. What is Provence's... So I've got basically all of Provence's land, and so do France. So there's no chance of us, you know, divvying it back up and turning them into a vassal. So I don't see any point in doing that. So we are going to go straight in and full annex them if we can. Trade stuff, not really anywhere that's worth it. Production, again, not really anywhere that's worth it. Textile manufacture, 25 is the best we get. Plantations, 18. Looks like we're building another one of these. So let's build one there, just for the sake of it. It'll take ages to build, so we might as well start now. Right, so actually, that was a bit of a messy war, to be honest, because I thought it seemed to take France a while to contribute all of their troops, and it made it take a lot longer than I anticipated. So that would get a coalition against me. Part of the war goal will not cost any extra diplomatic points. Question is, I mean, that one's a claim. I could just go straight for that. Or I could just make them... That would get me an instant coalition, pretty much. So that's not a good thing. I want them to annul their treaties. I want them to give up all claims in Switzerland, just because it gives me more good things. I want them to give me that. And some money. Oh, also they can not be allied with Savoy. Holland's fine. Actually, Holland's good, because you can sort of hit Holland and make them give you a bunch of money, which is nice. And there's no point doing war reparations. Actually, there's no point doing... Actually, we will take the money, but war reparations, it'll extend the truce for longer than I really care for, and it won't really give us all that much money. So we're just going to take this one province here, and that last one will hopefully take in another war. So that is us with another province, which is lovely. Demand unlawful territory from Australia. No. And nada. So this chap, again, we're going to tank our Republican tradition because we want to become a dictatorship, which would be nice and fun. Fun for all the family. Secrets in our alliance. I don't care if they have a spy network against us. Somebody sent us an insult. That reminds me. Do we have any missions currently? Improve relations with Trier. No, because they hate us now. Interesting. So actually, let's cancel that. And our diplomats... we need to send 2 people to our outraged countries, I think. Because as you can see, there's quite a lot of people who really don't like us at the moment. So I think this is why, primarily at the last second, we decided to go, I decided to go, you know what, we're going to go and take influence rather than humanism. Just purely down to that aggressive expansion stuff. Because otherwise, you end up sitting around for ages going, oh, well, I can't do anything because the aggressive expansion's so high. And before you know it, the game's over. I mean, yeah, we have, like, what, another 200 and so years to do this achievement. Oh. The end is nigh. Ooh, we have been chosen. Yeah, so we have, like, ages to do this achievement, but still, like, you probably not want to leave it all that late if you can possibly help it. Oh, loads of people are requesting military access from us. That's cool. How much money am I making? Despite having... Oh, expands the bodyguard. That's actually a good idea. Because although it costs us Republican tradition, it gets us more stability. And we're right at the stage where stability cost modifier has basically been doubled. So having 3 stability at a time when actually we're going to be getting a lot of... Yeah, come on in, Ottomans. Wreck everyone, please. That's fine by me. At a time when we're going to be having a lot of unrest, I imagine, is probably not a bad thing to have top stability. We can embrace. I didn't even know we were that close. What's our tech looking like? Again, we're not going to get any of that just yet, so... When embrace stability cost modifier minus 5%. Well, that doesn't really mean anything for us, does it? Interestingly, I left it so late that everyone else embraced it, so that's probably something I should have done earlier, but can't really do anything about that now, can I? And the price is dropping quite fast, so I'm not going to worry for the moment. Let's pause it for a second. Ooh, so, what do I want to do? I want to get a core. I can make a state. Gets us more money, even though we can't actually fill that whole state. Because some of it, I believe, is on the coast. Yeah, we're not going to do any of this just yet. So how much of these places... Is this a time when I could realistically develop some provinces? Let's have a look. Development. Nope. Cost. You would probably give a bit of money. Oh, actually... Oh, I need to increase other stuff before I can increase the gold output. That's a little bit of a pain. You produce... cloth, which is pretty decent. So I've upped that all the way. Because where are you? Baroy. Have I just... Oh, no, it's here. There we go. What is it looking like for you with your institutions? Oh, it's present. Okay. What is the price now? 485. Oh, our guy died. What sort of candidate do you think we need? I'd say we still need a military candidate. Right, our truce with Baden actually has just ended. Even though I don't... I'll send him to Rome. Theoretically, we could go to war with them, because we still do have a claim there, but Austria would defend them, I would imagine. In any case, we would literally be jumping straight into a coalition, so I don't think it's a terribly great idea. Right, let's... How much is it now? Oh god, the price is plummeting. Yeah, I'm just going to wait a while until the price has gone down even more. Because how much is that going up per month? It's like 1 something. Some more of these... Some of these are going up real slow, but... I'll wait until maybe like... Yeah, maybe like these two are done. Something like that, and then... Yeah, I'll maybe wait until like these two are done, and then I'll embrace it. Because then we can get these next idea groups for a bit cheaper. Provence have insulted us. That's not a good thing. What is actually our truce with Provence? 83, so a few years. Come on. Why is it taking this long? 7. Right, our truce with Austria is finally up, so theoretically we could... I'm going to pay the Diplo power, actually. I don't want to lose aggressive expansion impact. Loads of nobility influence is changing. Right, come on. It needs like one more tick for you. Sod it. I'm getting bored watching, to be honest. That's how impatient I am. There we go. We'll do that. We can now get new cavalry. And we can upgrade our forts, which is actually a pretty useful thing. So it's a good thing we have money. I want to upgrade that. I certainly want to upgrade you. And I'll also upgrade... You're probably not a bad one to upgrade, actually. Or maybe you. Actually, no, I think you're a good one to upgrade. So we're going to upgrade those 3 forts. So that'll give us a nice bit of protection from primarily Austria. That's the main reason. I mean, if I really wanted... I mean, things with Austria is a bit annoying because they could literally move wherever they want. Ooh. So they could essentially walk around most of my defenses if they felt the need to, but I might as well not make it easy for them. And also, if you have upgraded forts, it just makes the AI waste their time, which is also quite a good thing. Have we got anywhere else? We are... Oh no, we finished building... We finished building the... Where did we finish building the printing... not printing press, the manufactory? Okay, so... Some of these places... need upgrading first, don't they? France is now feeling in a very generous mood and seems to be paying off all everyone's stuff. Why can't they give me just loads of money instead? Vassalized Trier. Yeah, that's probably going to really upset people. To be honest, I imagine a lot of people, that would just be an instant coalition, I imagine. What do we want? I don't think we want any of those just yet. What should our next plan of attack be? So we can't declare war on Provence yet, and that lasts for another 10 years, so that's fine. Is anyone up here not in the... No, you're all in the HRE. So Savoy, or Savoy rather, looks like the next juicy target. I'm going to get that guy to return. And I can send him to build a spy network so we can get these 2 provinces. Oh, actually, there's 3 provinces there. Okay. How long do I... Oh, and I've lost the core to that, so actually we've got loads of provinces we can pick from. Rival of our rival. Let's try Hungary. Go on then. What are you currently at? Plus 45. Oh, they broke their alliance with Austria. Amazingly. See, Hungary, I don't really want to ally, even though it actually would be quite easy. Mainly because of this. Because, like, the Ottomans are just going absolutely insane at the moment. And realistically, in the long run, they would pose a bit of an issue. I need to give somebody a bit of land. The clergy. Let's give the clergy a bit of land there. That'll please them for a while. So I'm going to free this guy up, go and improve relations there. Awesome. And we need to think about where we're going next. So... Oh, thing is, how much aggressive expansion do I have? Let's deal with this first, then find out how much aggressive expansion we have. Edict, I don't care about that. War score against other religions. Institution spread in true faith provinces. That's actually pretty nice, I think. Because that is higher institution spread in provinces that have the same faith as your country's faith. At least that's the way I take that. Right, so, cool. So Austria have just got into a war with Bohemia and Denmark. So actually this might be... How many people hate me? Not too many, actually. Not as many as I was thinking would do. Let's recall you. And let's go to war with Baden. Actually, no. Loads of people would join them and nobody would join me. Austria would join them, which is a little bit annoying. Declare war. Oh, they're in a trade league. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be doing that anytime soon. Let's send our guy back to dealing with outraged countries, I think. Keep loads of countries sweet, basically, as best we can. We're in a really good position now, and I don't really want to throw it away just by being a bit rash. How much do you make? 18, wasn't it? That's pretty poor. I'm going to build another one down here. Garrison size? Why not? Oh, we got production efficiency plus 10%. That's a nice added little bonus. God, it looks like everyone's just wrecking each other at the moment, because just in this episode alone, there have been so many requests for military access. Right, so we're going to get definitely Savoy. The problem with these provinces is they're so high development. Like, Savoy's a 30, so we're going to only be able to take, like, one of those. So, actually, what we could do, knowing that we can only take one, we could declare war on them now, realistically. And I might actually give them land back, just because I like having a nice, cute little, like, friend. Why not? Because they're actually not weak. They got 14 stack, which still, comparison to me, is pretty decent. So, oh, Lorrainian separatists are getting all funny. So I'm going to increase on autonomy, actually, just for the moment. Oh, how are we going to do this? Can't afford a general, so let's go and grab us a generalship. See how good this person is. Oh, he's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Can we get any more? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Can we get any more troops? 24, 25, and then we'll get 2 more cannons. Let those join. Oh, dear. I'm going to lose the money, even if it makes us take a loan, which it is going to. Like, I do not want to be... There we go. Let's recall, hit you. Improve relations... No, that ain't going to happen, is it? They hate me. Why would it say, improve relations with Provence, the one country who perhaps are going to hate you the most? Sigh. So I'll just wait until these guys... pop out. There you go. The reason I'm declaring war now rather than getting more... Holland, Florence, and Salzburg. Okay. The reason I'm declaring war now... What? I thought my truce was up with them. Oh, okay. It expires in like 2 months. Or a few months. The reason I'm declaring war now rather than getting more claims is, like, realistically, I'm not going to be able to skirt around the fact that people dislike me. Like, I'm just going to have to get those claims. Forgo those claims. There we go. I'm going to promise them land, because I almost certainly will give them a bit of land. Who are Florence allied with? Okay, a lot of people. So we're not gonna call Florence in as a little extra buddy in this war. So I'm immediately going to come here because at the moment Savoy can't actually get round here. Because they have to go through France's territory. And the good thing is, let's turn the speed down. At the moment, we can, like, when they recruit little troops like this, we're just mopping up, like, some really nice little quick wins. It drains them of their manpower and stuff like that. It's really handy. They're actually now trying to siege down a fort, which is pretty nicely built up. I'm going to keep this chap. And our Republican tradition is now at 36. So it won't be long before we start... Ah. Okay, there we go. Lack of respect for the Republic has slowly eroded its foundations. To preserve the stability of the state, Syndic Marcus, I'm not going to try it, has proclaimed himself dictator for life. See, that's good. Morale of armies plus 10. That's good. I like that. Although, what does that mean for us in terms of, like, can I now... No, I can't get a royal marriage. Okay, so we're still a dictatorship. We haven't actually moved to going, like, full-blown monarchy, have we? We have a dictatorship. Cool. That's fine. It looks like Milan are going to get... There we go. Milan have taken that. They're going to waste their time there. I do have to go back up north, though. But I think getting Savoy's, like Savoy's actual territory, it's not too bad a start. There we go. Because it'll take them ages to siege down that. Like, I've got a lot more forts than they do. So I don't necessarily mind. So it's Florence, isn't it? Let's go. There we go. I managed to catch them out. Although, oh, I actually won it, amazingly. That was probably complete luck. Turn it on 4. So I've got that. Florence. So currently, who can I piece out? Really nobody. But I could I just get this? Yep. No, it would give me a coalition. Wave of obscurantism. Okay, so that's actually a good thing. We lose 5 admin power. That's a pretty tiny amount to lose. I'm going to go and try and take out these guys before they can get that. Oh, they just did it. Little whatsits. So I managed to win that fight. I need to come back down here, though, and look after these guys. Let's force down this. Who wants to come in? Platinate. I'll call them to arms. How many troops they got? Probably only like 1 or 2 troops. I'll leave it a little bit. Although my allies now technically have way more stuff than I do. Hey, gain some manpower. That's welcome. I'm actually going to call them to arms. Come on. This Sila is taking so long to actually siege down some of this stuff. Pay for the bread. That's fine. So hopefully I can get Provence out of this war. Because if I could do that... Because you've got to remember, we're 24% ahead and we've actually not got the war goal at the moment. Land attrition, and that's fine. That's a really good one to have. Repay all loans. Fabulous. It's good to know that while we are at war, we are still making quite a lot of money. Right, our discipline guy died. Morale of armies is another good one to have, so we're going to go for that. This siege in Lark does take a bit of a time, doesn't it? Unfortunately, it's taking them even longer. Because they're having this sort of unfortunate situation where people keep leaving this province. So people jump on top of it. And they almost siege it down and then people leave. So let's see what Florence feel about... I'll give Modena to... I don't actually mind them having Austria as a alliance, like Florence, because that actually takes up a fair bit of their... That takes up, sorry, a space that Austria would otherwise use for somebody else. and Florence aren't threatening at all. At least not anymore. Give up all claims in Milan. Cool. So that's an instant 10 stack out of the war. Let's capture this province. I want to lose Republican tradition. The further it slides, I think, actually the better. In one way. Cool. So who else do I need to deal with? Salzburg. Right, let's go for Salzburg first. Oh, yes! Gain Yeah, no, that's fine. What has that actually brought us? It literally only just increased our stability cost. That's fine. We'll get this just because it gives max promoted cultures. That's good. Otherwise we would have gone for this, but like yearly prestige of plus, like that's a fairly, and chance of a new heir, that's, you know, like fairly weak in comparison to what the other bonuses were. Oh. Should we just quit while we're ahead? And give that to Milan. No, actually, let's just, yeah. And then do that. And, no, actually, all of those are fine. War reparations, because I won't probably go to war with them for a little bit, I imagine. Yeah, that seems fine. Cool. Oh, and money. Lovely, that seems nice. So they're getting all sorts of nice stuff. I get nice stuff. Sorted. And we managed to do all of that without losing really any, you know, all that much troops at all. Let's get coring that. Savoy is no longer a valid rival for me, so I'll need to pick somebody else. And like hell am I picking France? Where's Flanders? They're up here, aren't they? They are. Problem is, France will want that land. Where's Augsburg? Württemberg. Oh, Augsburg. Oh no, we're going to go for Augsburg. They're in a pretty good location. Nice. So, what have I got my diplomats doing at the moment? Allies in outraged countries. Let's get 2 people on outraged countries. Because again, all of that simmering hatred towards me is likely to come bubbling up pretty soon. What are we going to go for here? Land maintenance modifier minus 10%. I think I'm actually happy with what I've currently got. We're going to get the 20 army tradition, because currently, how much do we have? We've got 36, and now we've got 56. Yeah. Army tradition is brilliant, especially for like morale. Cool. Well, I think I will end the episode here. Oh, dearie me. France have got rebels. No wonder they were having a few issues. Can I actually move government types yet? Maybe I literally have to get to 0. Cool. Okay, well, I will end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.